I don't want you guys to go out and use defer because it's the cool latest thing. Because if you have a smaller application, you might not need it. So don't run out and update all your lazy loaded stuff to defer. If you have small pages and you don't have anything below the fold, that's not necessary. You don't need to do that. We just want you to know about it because there are, and like I said earlier, I love Jessica. I think last time you were here, you were talking about some of the conversations that you guys were having with other teams, like Ryan Carniato, we met last week.
Mhm.
He's so cool.
Mhm.
And talking to the View people about this, and I've even seen like Evan Yu is talking about the fine grain hydration. So even if you are working on a smaller Angular project, I think that this conversation is so interesting because it's not just Angular. Like this is like the future happening, because this question of fine grain hydration, you guys are basically all kind of having this conversation going forward together because we're doing things now that weren't possible before. That's so cool.
Yes, and in doing all the research about partial or progressive hydration, one of the biggest, strongest things we've learned is that no one agrees on what that means. Um, we've had multiple sources of truth for what those terms mean, and we're like, do we come up with our own term? Like our when we look at what we think partial hydration is, but we look at what we think React views partial hydration is, like they're conflicting. So it's a moving target, and that's a challenge. But we're just going to keep pushing forward with what we think makes the most sense.